So it's the 2022 RSEA Safety Motorsport Australia Championship launch and test day here in Canberra. And as you can see, the tricky conditions greeting our crews as they do literally shake down the cars, take a few guests for a run around this track here in Canberra and the Coen Forest. So great opportunity for us to chat to some of the teams as they're testing and going through the motions. They've done some guest rides earlier with some sponsors and partners of the championship. And now you're getting the co-drivers back in the car as they're setting up and doing some fine tuning before we start the season. A few people in the queue, but let's go and have a quick chat. Looks like Lewis Bates is here, ready to have a run through. I've seen him do several runs so far. I'll have a quick convo to how his day's going so far. Lewis, test day so far. You've taken a few people for a run. How's it feeling?
Yeah, car's feeling good. Obviously it's changeable conditions, so it's pretty tricky out there, but no, overall the car's feeling really good.
Obviously a good opportunity to have a run through and shake the car down before the actual proper event. It's a different feeling rather than being an event just around the corner.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a great idea. It gives everyone the chance to jump in their cars and get a good feeling before the rally in a month's time.
Good stuff, mate. We'll let you go back out there. So the Toyota Gazoo Racing Australia, car number 2, Lewis Bates there. He'll be wanting to chase down his brother. Obviously that's the marker. Harry's been unbelievable in the last few events, etc. And obviously it's going to be hard to beat the Toyotas, but we've got some great cars this year in the championship. Obviously a lot of R5 cars. That's the international standard for being involved in the World Championship, the second tier down from WRC. It's the like of this Ford we see here with Luke Annear on board. I'll have a quick chat to Luke, who's become a bit of a regular in the series. Luke, test day. Looks like we've got a guest in the passenger seat for you here. How's it been so far?
Mate, a lot of fun. It's good just to be back in the car, and it's nice to be able to blow out a few cobwebs before the start of the season. So, yeah, it's perfect. Not too hot. I think last time we were here it was like 40 degrees or something. So this is much more enjoyable.
Never perfect conditions in rallying, is there?
No, that's right. It's mostly not perfect, but that's what we love about it.
So is it just more a shakedown for you here or the car? This is a very sorted car coming from world standard, or are you just getting yourself in the groove, or you've got a few things you're trying out?
Yeah, we're just trying wet weather setting here. These cars are pretty good out of the box, so you don't need to experiment too much. I think the more we experiment with them, the worse they get. So we pretty much keep them as M Sport have them.
Fair enough. Probably got a partner on board. Enjoy your run. Looks like a bit nervous in the passenger seat, so it's been a great opportunity to let some of our people experience what it's like to be in the passenger seat or a co-driver. We've got the champion for 2019. We haven't had a series complete for the last couple, so no doubt someone who's hungry to get a series hopefully behind us is going to be Harry. Mate, you've got John back in the car. I just asked Luke whether you're testing anything specifically or it's just really a shakedown for yourself.
We're actually taking the opportunity to try and put a bit of a wet setup in this car. We haven't tested in the wet before in the new car, so great opportunity to do that, and also just to get a feel for the ARC control tyre, the Hoosier, see how it goes in the wet as well.
It's a good point because, here it can be dusty. It could be dusty in Canberra, but whenever you get an opportunity, particularly in wet weather, it's good to try that because you can't do anything with the control tyre. You can't groove it, no compound changes, so this is what you've got.
Absolutely, and it could be anything. You turn up to a rally and you never know what you're going to get, so you have to have at least something up your sleeve to be ready for what the weather throws at you, and as we've seen of late in this country, that can be anything.
The championship's shaping up pretty good, isn't it? I mean, obviously been a frustrating couple of years that we haven't been able to put a whole series together, but the list is looking great. We've got your style of AP4 car, R5 cars, the production-based models coming out, G4. They're all outright contenders and have their own strengths and weaknesses, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And today, this season launch has been a perfect opportunity to actually see how all the cars look, and there's some very, very fast-looking cars. So, yeah, it's like I say, a great opportunity for the championship to turn up and have a solid shakedown before the season starts.
Indeed it is, mate. Go off and fire off to the start line. Let's have a quick look. Let's follow Harry to the start line here and let him get his championship underway. Let's have a look at this AP4 Yaris, the 2019 championship team, off the start line. So approximately 2 kilometres in and around Canberra here. A great little precinct actually for the spectators to come have a look. Used several times over the last several years. So literally we're counting down to the 2022 season. We can't wait to get it underway. Some big names, former champions, some really good young guys coming through the ranks. That's us, the 2022 RSEA Safety Motorsport Australia Rally Championship. Can't wait to bring it to you for this year. Look forward to your company throughout the season.